You might already heard about this productivity tool called Whisper Flow. Well, I would say this is one of the best productivity hack if you wanna be like increase more your efficiency and do work faster. This is something can actually really great. Now the point is in this video I am going to show you how you can build your own open source tool like Whisper Flow. Now the problem is Whisper Flow is good, but you are giving your own data to someone else, to other company to train their system, and they know everything about you. Do you want to do that? Because a lot of people use it for a lot of their personal purpose, business purpose, and when they are doing it, they are sharing their important information with this company. But do you really wanted to do that? Because if you use it on a daily, day-to-day basis, you will end up sharing your data to some company where you don't know how safe it will be. Now again, I already built a software which is way more advanced than the Whisper Flow, which is 10 times more better, and I will show you the demo right now. So let's say if I wanted to speak something over here, okay, I will simply click on that and you can see over here. So, uh, well, I wanted to record a video mm, for for uh, for my new topic about the Kimi K3. So I have to collect some points on that, some facts on that. I think the fact one is check over the benchmarks because that is important. And second is look over the details of how much tokens it consume. Now, what I did, I speak something, okay, whatever is in my mind, and you saw like how I speak. I say a lot of filler words, right? I take on the break. Sometimes I speak two things or doubles words, and you can see the output over here. So let's see the output. See, I wanted to record a video for my new topic about the now. It is more about you like how you pronounce it. So it's in JMake 3. I have to collect some points on that, some facts on that. So first, check over the big cost that is important. Look over the details of how much tokens it consumes. All right. So now this is well, you can keep it doing the iterations, make it more better. Just make sure like it will write the content, improve a lot of different stuff for you. So if I go back on the Whisper Flow website, it works exactly the same way, right? First of all, you don't need to type anything. You can simply speak and it will write for you. If you say any kind of filler words, if you say like the same word two times, three times, it will fix that for you. Okay. Where it have to add the dot, semicolons, colon, it will add automatically that for you at the new lines, right? So it will work in the same way. Now, what is the advanced feature I add in that? Let's also see that one. So, for example, you wanted to type an email to your company, to someone, or you wanted to like say something to other person, but you are just speaking in your own tone, in your own voice, and you are not writing it like in a professional way, and like you wanted to make it done faster. So, how you do that? So for that, I add another feature in this software that I built. So when I click now, hey, I sent you the email last week. I haven't heard the response yet. Could you please do it faster? I mean, I need it. So if you can make it faster, yeah, please. Thank you. So you saw like how I speak, it was so casual, right? Like I'm speaking to someone, a friend. Now you see the response over here. Hi, I sent you an email last week but haven't received a response yet. I really need this to move forward. So if you could prioritize it, I'd greatly appreciate it. Thank you. You see, so this is another feature that I wanted for myself, because whenever I go for something like a formal emails or formal stuff and I don't want it to actually like speak in that way, I could simply use that. And now let me show you the dashboard for it for this software. So you can see it's super simple and super amazing. So first of all, like you can add your own hotkeys, right? You can change your hotkeys. So I have two different. One is for dictate, one is for polish. Now the first one, that example you saw where I speak and things got better, that was for the dictate where you don't want to change the text, right? You just want the text to get better. That is for where I add the Alt plus D as my shortcut key. And for the polish, it is Alt plus P. That is second example I gave, the advanced feature, where if I have to type the formal email or if I want to type something funny to someone, I can type Alt plus P, then AI will think and improve my text based on that. Okay. So this is two different features. Now in this, you can choose your own microphone, what you want. Okay. You can choose if you want to choose multilingual or you want any specific language. So I added all different languages available. Okay. If I wanted to speak in two or three different language, it will automatically understand that and write in that way. If I speak in Hindi, English, it will write in both the way I speak, okay, and fix the text. Now here you can see I have API keys over here. Okay, I will go on that later. Then another feature it have is dictionary feature. So if you want certain feature like let's say the particular name should be pronounced in a specific way, you can add your name or certain specific words you wanted to speak in a particular way, write in a particular way, then you can write that. Okay. So for example, you can see my name is Bharat Jain, but if I say Bharat Jain, instead of writing it Jane, it will write it Jain. If I add those words over here, you can do the same for your own. Okay. Then snippets, like you wanted to add the call booking link in your thing or something small. Let's say you wanted to type a big prompt every time. Okay. So instead of typing that whole thing again and again, you can simply give it a like a snippet, a small word, and whenever you speak that small word, it will automatically replace with the snippet. That is a cool thing, isn't it? So this is all about this tool and like how I build this. Now let's see how you can build this tool. Okay, and few things that you have to understand. I use the Fable 5 to make it like faster. You can also use the Fable 5 with the highest efficiency of it, right? Effort factor higher. Now let me show you the prompt I use. Okay, and few things you need to understand when you are going to use Fable 5. I would recommend you to like make sure you give it the all the important prompt, all the important instructions, the context, right? The output you are expecting at the first prompt itself, because that will save a lot of tokens for the Claude Fable 5, and it will like consume less token, consume less cost as well. Okay, and give the output faster. So here I told it like what I want. I also told it like what kind of tech stack I want. Okay. So you can use like some different model for the planning. So I particularly don't use the Fable 5 for the planning purpose. I use the Opus uh, 4.8 or 4.6 for the planning, because the planning can be done in the lower model. But when it comes to implementation, because that is require like a lot of reasoning, a lot of like deep work in the coding, it is important that we do the coding part on the better model, and the planning part we can do on the smaller model as well. So I did my planning on the smaller model. I give it all the tech stack that is needed. Okay, what kind of keys I'm going to use, right? What kind of uh, programming language I have to use. I tell it everything here. Okay. I also tell it like about the hotkeys. I tell it about the some of the features I want. Okay, so what kind of features I am looking for in this, how it need to act, how it need to like perform. All right, so what kind of settings that it need to provide. Okay, how it will handle the errors, and what's not to build yet. Okay, so if you're like doing like few different stuff at the same, like for example the tool you are building, it's a long big tool. So instead of like building everything at once, you can like build a first draft, like the first few modules, the bigger modules, right, at once, and then you can add like another features, more features later on. That's what I did over here. Okay, so this is like how you can build your own. If you want this like whole prompt, and the because I also did few more iterations in that later on. If you want my updated prompt, you can join the my free membership, that AI Profit Lab. Link is in the description. You can get this whole prompt for free, and you can build this whole software yourself for you. Now the benefit of this is, first of all, you get the complete privacy, right? I mean, like no other third party company is going to access your data. But again, someone will access it because we are using the API's keys over here. So your data that you speak will definitely go to some AI company. It is same for the Whisper flow as well. That tool also actually using your data and transfer to some other AI model. Now they are not telling you in front, but they are using it. Okay. So that is one thing they will use. But again, you will remove one of the another third party company. So there is no Whisper Flow kind of company that is going to access your data. So it's just you and that AI model you are using. You can go with something that is you trust more. For me, I use a deep gram for the voice to dictation one, right? And then I use the chat GPT for like transfer and do the fixation part and for the policing of the content. Okay. Now here, the tool I built, I also give it the option to choose what model I want. So either Open Router, OpenAI, Anthropic, Moonshot, or any custom other model. So you can do the same for yourself. You can choose like whatever model you are looking for. And then you can add that API key here and define that particular model. So I'm using the Claude Haiku 4.5, which keeps my cost very low. And that is another benefit. If you go with the Whisper Flow, you have to pay the high price. But if you go with your own, you can do the big amount of work in a fraction of cost. So first of all is the privacy, and then it's cheap, right? And then it's completely access to you. You can add more features, you can add new stuff in that. And if you want, like for example, if you see the tool, I added another feature of policing and for the professional work. Okay, I am also looking for another feature where I have to give the prompt. I want a better prompt. So if I speak the text, if I give my prompt in like text is voice version, I want the prompt to get better. So I could add another like a shortcut key, hotkey for that, and then use this tool to do it in a better way. So similarly, you can, based on your need, you can add more features into your own tool. That is the benefit of this. So I hope you understand how to build this software and how you can build your own tools. I use the Fable 5 for this. You can also do this with Opus 4.8, but I suggest if you can do it with Fable 5, go with that. It will make the work faster. You need the prompt. You can simply join my membership, link in the description. It is completely free right now until I made it paid. So you can join the membership now, get all the resources for free over there. And I hope you like this video. Subscribe to this channel. I will make more videos like this, and I will see you in the next one. Goodbye.